Hello! So, I have spent the last few months reading a trilogy that I had purchased from Fairyloot. I had originally read the first book of this series and had given it a 5 stars, and I had DNF'd the second book. So, I decided that I would go ahead and read the entire trilogy and see if I liked it and see if I wanted to keep it or sell it, because this trilogy goes for quite a bit. So, the trilogy that is going to be the focus of this vlog is Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri Maniscalco. Cats be being cray. So, this is the first book. I wanted to show off the Fairyloot editions before we go ahead and get into it. So our naked hardcover has Wrath. Our bookends, quite beautiful. There is a sticker that Miss Maniscalco has signed that I stuck in there. Our reverse dust jackets have Wrath and Amelia. So that is the first book. This one sadly has a little bit of damage down in the corner. Second book is Kingdom of the Cursed. That is the cover. It is nighttime, so I'm sorry. These are not going to be the best videos. There's our bookends. I think they're a little bit different. Yep. This one has the sticker as well that I have stuck in there. That is, I'm going to assume Amelia, maybe. Could be Amelia. And our reverse dust jacket has Wrath and Amelia in hell. Icy hell, which would be my type of hell. All right, and the last book is Kingdom of the Feared. I like this cover the best with the roses. Wrath and Amelia and the serpents. And this one has the signature right on it. This is my favorite, probably my favorite book in the trilogy as far as special editions. And then on the reverse, we have Wrath and Amelia. Looks like they're in Greed's palace going down the boat. That's a good scene. But we'll get to that. So, I have spent the last few months reading this, and I invite you to go ahead and join me. And let's see if I'm going to keep these beauties. Let's see. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hello. It is May 25th, 3 a.m. We're going to do our first update of Kingdom of the Wicked. I have been reading it, listening to it on the audio tonight, and I am at 27%. So, the first time that I read this book, I just loved it, especially at this point that we're at right now. We got the story of Amelia and Victoria growing up, how they were taught their Strega witch magic from when they were little, and they've always been scared of the demons. So we've already lost Victoria. Amelia has found her with her heart ripped out. She's quite devastated. And the part we all were waiting for, we've met Wrath. She summoned him. He's sulking in the cave. And I have a couple times through their first discussion with each other laughed out loud. Twice I startled my coworker because it's so quiet in the store right now. And I remember loving Wrath so much. I mean, he's perfect. He's got his dark hair, his golden tattoo on his chest, his chiseled body, and now his little lavender twin moon tattoos on his wrist. I remember him being more arrogant than he is so far, but we'll see. You know, this book, the first book, I didn't have any problem at all. I believe I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. Where we're going to run into the problem is when we get to book 2. So I had only gotten through maybe 25% of book 2 before I gave up. It says YA, it is not YA, it is new adult. I'm pretty convinced or super upper YA. But we're digging it, so I will check in more about it. I can't wait to see Wrath again. I'm kind of like, okay, let's talk to Claudia, talk about witch magic, and let's go talk to Victoria's boyfriend and see if he knows anything. But we got to get back to that cave. Let's see what Wrath is doing. I'll check in later. Hello. We are going to do a Kingdom of the Wicked update. So I am 32% of the way through, and I had totally forgotten because I remembered that Victoria had been murdered, but I couldn't recall why she had been murdered or who murdered her. It just occurred to me that because Wrath was explaining why he's here, and I guess he's there because Pride has to find a bride so that he can break a curse. I don't remember that at all. Like, I honestly, just from my first read, remember that Wrath was there because they were solving the mystery of her sister's death. Like, I didn't remember any of the details. So that's a little funny, but Wrath is still hot. Hot. All right. I'll check in later as we get further. Kingdom of the Wicked update. So it is still Sunday morning, except now it's about 3:20 a.m. So I'm about halfway through. I'm enjoying it. We just took our saving bath with Wrath. And I remember him being hotter to me, more intrigue and more mystery. And so I guess it'll get better as we go. We'll see. Hello, Kingdom of the Wicked update. So it is Sunday at 6:30 a.m. and I ended up listening to Kingdom of the Wicked all night. I think I'm about 56% of the way through, and I am having so much fun. Their banter, it just cracks me up, and the way that Wrath talks to her. Oh, little girl, if I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. One day you'll beg me for kisses. It's so stupid, but it's so alluring, that draw in the, what do they call it? The slow burn, the anticipation, which is what I remember really liking about this first one. And I am still liking it, but when I picked up the second one, it seemed like, I don't know, I just got dropped into some weird thing when they're visiting hell, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes this time. We got to figure out if we're going to keep these beautiful special editions or not. That's the whole point of this. Right now, if you go and look, oh, how cute little squirrels. Oh, little squirrels. They're so cute. If you go and look on the buy, sell, trade groups online, it's, you know, people are selling this Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy for like $400, $500. And when you think about that, you know, that's only $200 I have to spend on my Daevabad series. So, for the Fairyloot editions. So, I gotta get through this trilogy and see if I'm gonna keep it or not. But as of right now, almost 60% into the first one, I am digging it. So, I mean, the story isn't really like exceptional. Oh, I mean, I guess it is. It's good. It's good. So far, we're keeping it. But I'm curious to see how it's going to be when I go straight into the second book from this one. If it's going to feel as disjointed as it did last time. And I remember I just was not digging the second book at all. So, we'll see. Just wanted to give you an update. And I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Don't know if I'll get any of this project done this weekend. But we shall see. Have fun. Good morning, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. It is June 1st. It is just turned June 1st. It is midnight. We are reading. So, Amelia has just figured out that she didn't summon Wrath, just summon Wrath. She ended up summoning him for a marriage bond. So, girl be freaking out. We're learning about the mysterious crack in the gates of hell, which is clearly when Amelia and Victoria touch their amulets together. So it's getting juicy. We're about 68% of the way through. I'm thinking we can finish this tonight. So I'll update soon. Talk to you soon. Hello, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. I was trying to update you earlier, but those mosquitoes, y'all, I swear. I got bit like 4 times trying to make that video, and I'm still itchy. So, as I was saying, so, at the end of Kingdom of the Wicked, we get the resolution to who murdered Victoria, and Amelia decides that she's going to go ahead and sell her soul to the devil to protect the earth and protect everyone she loves. So, start of book 2, well, as you know, Wrath came to get her, blah, blah, blah. So, beginning of book 2, she is being escorted into hell by Wrath. And this is where it got me last time, that I was just like over it, because she is such a petulant little whiny girl. You know, when she got mad at him at the end of the last book because Envy said, oh, why don't you ask Wrath why he's really here? And then come to find out he has to collect the soul, whatever. She gets all freaking stupid about it. And then Wrath is like, have my actions shown you any other thing? And so she's just going through hell, you know, trying to get to Pride's castle or whatever to marry him. And the whole time she's like, he's not my friend. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't want me. And it's just, it's so dumb because his actions have shown that, you know, that's a complete lie the whole way through. And I remember close to this is where I DNF'd it last time because I just got so sick of it. The angst is incredible. The writing is good. You know, when she's not talking about how much Wrath hates her or doesn't care about her, like, the book is so good. But I feel like the author has made this such a thing that it is just silly, because nowhere in Amelia's background has she never learned to trust. You know, they told us her background was she had this amazing family, she had this amazing nonna that taught her everything she needed to know, she had this amazing sister, these amazing parents. So what in her backstory is even going to make it believable to us that she cannot trust this guy? And it's just, every time it happens, it yanks me right out of the story. And it's, I hope I can get through it, because this is not some helpless, this is not some young woman who's been traumatized by people she trusted that screwed her over. This is someone that's totally secure in who she is and hasn't shown any signs of self-consciousness or anything that would make her act this way. So it's just, it's disgusting. Like, the story is so good, why do we have to do this? Like the sin corridor, making Wrath and her all wanting to do each other and all of that, the journey, it's so good. And I don't know, like, what is, I kind of feel like, what is the point of continuing reading this if I'm gonna keep being pulled out? And so when I had first DNF'd this, it was a little bit after this when they arrive where they're going. If I can at least push past that point. If I can't, I guess our little project will end a little earlier, because I ain't gonna do it. Like, there's so many more better books, but I hope this is like how it was when I read Fallen Kingdoms, that, you know, I'm gonna be complaining now and then by the end it's all gonna make perfect sense and I'm gonna love it and end up wanting to continue on to the third, because they're beautiful additions. But I guess we shall see later. I am close to 50% through Kingdom of the Cursed, and I am happy to report that she's a little bit, Amelia is a little bit less of a whiny twat. I mean, she's still a whiny twat, but she is less, oh, Wrath doesn't care for me, Wrath doesn't like me. So she's finally found out that their betrothal is still going on, and they almost did it, but something stopped it. I tell you what, like, I could take a whole series with just Wrath. Like, he is so exceptionally done. He sounds so gorgeous, so loving, so hot. But I just don't like Amelia. Like, it's a tough call, just a tough call. I have right now I'm at right on the cusp of where I quit reading it last time. So I'm about to start getting into stuff that I haven't read, and so I'm excited to see. I'm really hoping that something fantastic happens, because I just don't know how I'm going to get through Kingdom of the Feared if this doesn't get a little bit better. But on the plus side, I did see that someone was selling their Fairyloot Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy set for 300 bones yesterday on Facebook. So I think either way is a win-win here. So I guess we'll see. I think for the next couple nights I'm gonna go ahead and, at work anyway, well tonight, the 2 nights after that I work with the boss, so I won't be able to listen to audiobooks. But for tonight at work, I think I'm gonna focus something else. So, oh, did I tell you that it is Sunday, June 4th at 7 a.m. So, I will check in with you soon. Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. Later. Kingdom of the Wicked update. So I am 78% through book 2, and we're getting ready to go to the Feast of the Wolves at House Gluttony. And my God, it's been rough tonight. It's been affecting me, driving this old lady crazy, because I've just been honestly turned on all night from Wrath. And his hotness and his words is so delicious. I still don't really like Amelia, but I'm learning to accept her. I have a feeling that this book's going to end on a cliffhanger, and I'll be forced to just pick up the third one. I'd say right now, 78, 80% into the second book, that I think I would be okay with selling the trilogy, just because it's going to get lots of money, and I don't think I'll do another reread after this ever again. So we'll see though. We still got to get through that third book and see what happens at this feast. So, they going to consummate this marriage or what? I guess we'll see. Anyway, it is Friday, the 8th of June at 4 a.m. So, I will check in soon, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. Okay, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. It is Thursday, June 8th. It's 8:30 a.m. and I have finished book 2, Kingdom of the Cursed, and you guys will not believe this, but I'm gonna give it 5 stars. That shit was so good. Once I got past that first 15-20% where Amelia was like, ew, Rat doesn't like me, it got so good. The twists in it were good. Once expected that Victoria was still alive or had somehow become a demon or had somehow made a bargain with someone. Something's happening, I don't know. But I was not expecting it. I didn't even get any suspicion that Wrath was the devil until we met Pride. But then, I started noticing things. I remember seeing parts where, when he first introduced her to House Wrath, he said, "Your future queen." If he's a prince, then why would she be a queen? It kind of struck me, but it didn't occur to me. I kind of assumed at that time that he was going to be, like, he had plans to take over House Pride or something like that. But of course, the book ends before they banged, like stupid. She better open up Kingdom of the Feared, like, with a huge sex scene, or I'm just gonna be so disappointed. I'm very happy that it turned out the way it did, because of course you don't want to end up, taking. So when I first read Kingdom of the Wicked, like, I really liked it, so I was obviously willing to buy the second and the third without having read them, so I'm really glad that the second one hit me like that. So as long as the third one isn't like a total fucking poop pile, then we should be good. I'll feel comfortable keeping the trilogy. But yeah, that one's a 5-star. That last 60%, 70% was exactly what I wanted it to be. So yeah. So that's that. We have what did I get? I don't even remember what I gave the first one, a 4-star, 4.25 or something, but this one's a 5. Thinking maybe July we'll finish up this secret project. I'm excited. We'll see how long I can put it off, but I'll check in soon. Hello, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. So it is Tuesday, June 27th at 12:30 a.m. and I have started Kingdom of the Feared. I am 25% of the way through it, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so main things. They finally banged out. Brown chicken, brown cat. But as soon as they banged out, a tattoo showed up on their ring fingers, their left ring fingers. Now they're talking about how Wrath is like, do you remember now? She's like, I remember something. So apparently Amelia is the goddess of fury and Victoria is the goddess of death. Which, like, did I miss something between book 2 and 3? Like, I know we had some visions of a witch coming into the devil's room and he was trying to stab her or something, and like those flashbacks that we had before, and we now know that was Wrath, but I don't see how it ties in. I think I'm a little bit confused. I think I missed something, but did I really miss something? I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and finish up some. So I'm also in the middle of the Serpent and the Court of Wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up and then go back to Kingdom of the Feared, because I don't want to be confusing the two. So, but I am confused. I'll check in later. Oh, P.S. That scene on the boat in Greed's castle, hot. Hello, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. It is July 6th, Thursday at 10 p.m. and I wanted to give an update. I am about 30% of the way through Kingdom of the Feared. And I know our last checkup, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because did you hear that? Anyway, I was, it picked up where the last book had left off, and Emilia was like, her sister showed back up, and she's like, oh, my sister's not dead, but she seems different. She's so powerful. And then she's going to go meet her sister on the shifting aisles and figure out, what happened to her, why she's alive after she was unalived. And then she declared that she was going to mate with Wrath. How beautiful it is. Yeah, it's 10:15 and still daylight, Anyway, so she was going to mate with Wrath, and they were going to do the wedding bond and do what we've been waiting for, like 2 whole books, 600 whole pages. And then it starts, and they get interrupted because someone at Greed's house is murdered. Whatever. And then there's the hottest flobbing of the nobbin. I don't know how else to say it. On the river at Greed's house. Anyway, so they finally do it. And then all of a sudden, she's the goddess, and Victoria is the goddess of death. And I was like, what the frick? Like, I don't remember any of this. Like, she was just a human witch at the end of the last book. But now that I've made it like another 10%, it's starting to make more sense. So, it's kind of a strange turn of events, but I guess I get it. I'd say I'm liking it. It's maybe a 3.5 so far. Wrath is so nasty now. Like, we finally get Wrath how we've always wanted him. And they just met their mother when I stopped reading. Which is the witch that was hauled up at Wrath's house the whole time is their mommy, their real mommy. So we're learning about how they got to be put in mortal bodies and blah, blah, blah. How these goddesses did. And they're supposed to be the rulers of the 8th house of hell. The house of vengeance, I think. I don't know, but we're rolling. We're rolling with it. I am going to make that my focus the next couple days. I want to get it done because I already started my next reading project. So we got to wrap this up. But I will check in soon. I don't have the audiobook. It's an actual Kindle book, so we shall see. Just wanted to give you an update. It's so nice out here. Feels so good. The clouds. It's one of the few times you'll hear me say that. Check in soon. Hello, Kingdom of the Wicked vlog. It is Saturday, July 8th at 1:30 a.m. Look at La Luna. There she is. Anywho, so this morning when I got off work, I went home and slept. I mean, well, I didn't sleep. That's a lie. That's not even what I'm here to talk about. I had a hard time sleeping today. But anyway, I got to 40% of Kingdom of the Feared. And I think I'm done. I think it is a DNF. So when I last checked in, we found out really and truly out of nowhere, I feel like, we took 2 whole books finding out who Wrath was. Took 2 whole books for her to accept Wrath. And then within the first 30% of the book of the 3rd one, the end of the trilogy, all of a sudden Emilia is the goddess of fury. Victoria is the goddess of death. I mean, it just like throws you in, and it's so stupid. It's so disjointing because the rest of the books just took so much time. Like, was Miss Maniscalco, Kerri Maniscalco, was she under contract? Like, were they like, end it? Like, I don't know. But then I was like, fine, whatever. So, then they're going, Wrath and her leaving Greed's place, and all these werewolves attack them. And Amelia gets kidnapped and she ends up with a cell with Envy. And Victoria is taunting her. And then Mama Celeste, I think, the crone, comes and is like, attacks Victoria and she gets subdued. And then Envy and Amelia escape. And then they're trying to get to Pride's to get to a portal to the Shifting Isles where her kingdom is, the 8th kingdom. And these Umbra demons come and, like, she has to fight them and, like, destroy them, and Envy just stands there. Then they get into Pride's place, and Pride is like, good job, you passed her test. Like, okay, like, the homegirl's world's falling apart, but she has to take a test. Like, Wrath shows up, which he was supposed to be poisoned and contained somewhere. And even kick Envy and Pride's ass, putting his beloved through a test because he wasn't sure if he could trust her either. And I'm done. I'm done. Like, this book is rushed. I don't care what happens. I've gotten all of the yum I could get from Wrath. Like, Wrath was the reason I kept reading. We know that. I've never been fond of Amelia, and I don't care what happens. I am 1,000% pulled out, 1,000% done. So, another series bites the dust. I am glad I tried it. I think I'll do the wrap up later with the stars, and I'll show you the trilogy and all of that, and we will close this out and post it. So it was fun. I can't believe I gave book 2 a 5-star, but thinking on it, I can't change the 5-star because from what I remember, it was so good. Like, I didn't hate Amelia anymore. The angst was incredible. The story was moving forward. Like, we were learning so much about Wrath and what he's been through and what she's been through, and she was really starting to accept herself, her powers. And then this, like I'm done. Like, if he has loved her for millennia, like, why does she need a test? Done. Anyway, I will see you at the wrap up.